Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly reading for February 21st to the 27th. So there's some really powerful energies here. So a couple of things that I'm sensing is one is to cleanse and clear your energy. I feel like a lot of you are already doing that. But there is something about a lot of attachments. I'm kind of seeing like attachments from either experiences or people that you may not even have in your life anymore, but they may be like surfacing. So for example, you may find that you randomly start like thinking about someone from your past, or just like these return of energies or memories or experiences from the past. So that may be kind of resurfacing in order for you to see and maybe even acknowledge that there may be like a cord or some kind of energetic attachment to something that needs to be cleared out. Because I'm kind of seeing that it's clouding your aura or your like energy field. So I feel like this week, maybe doing a lot of energy cleansing and releasing is going to be really, really good for you. Because you have a lot of abundance coming in. There's a lot of abundance that's waiting for you, that wants to come in for you. Keep going with what you're doing. I know that it may seem like there's not a whole lot happening, but it is building. It's like building to a momentum. It's crescendoing. So stay with it. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in what you're doing. Believe in yourself. Believe in your capabilities, your talents, your gifts. I feel like there's a lot of you that are very talented at something or very skilled at something, but it's almost like they're kind of showing me this image of someone giving like a side eye to it. Like you're not entirely looking at it, or you might just be, you're acknowledging it, you know it's there. But it may be this fear of what would happen if I fully embraced it. So I feel like some of you are in that space as well. And I feel like this energy clearing is going to help you to see things more clearly from a different perspective. It's going to shift your perspective. There's a lot shifting inside of you. There's a lot purging and releasing out of your life. You're definitely stepping onto a new timeline or paradigm because of the work that you've been doing on yourself. I'm hearing the word bossing up. So a lot of you may be really like stepping into a line of authority or a place of power, or you're just stepping into your own personal power, taking the reins of your life and kind of steering your ship the way you desire. And I'm hearing a long time coming. So I feel like this has been a long time coming for you. Like you're finally ready to embrace this path of yours. What's the theme for Scorpio? Oh, wow. Look at that. And look at that, really big. I feel like there might be some sudden change actually that comes here for you. There's something on its way. There's something that's kind of going to dismantle anything that is not serving you. And what I'm seeing here is that whatever you're creating, whatever you are birthing into your life is going to be your stability. That's going to be your support system to help hold you and carry you to this new phase in your life as some things around you start to dismantle and crumble and shift and change. Anything that is not serving you is going to be revealed in a much more clear way. And the things that are meant for you you're just going to be guided towards the things that are meant for you. But I see you being very dedicated. It's like you're very clear about what you want to invest your energy into. And I feel like there's a lot of help. There's a lot of support on a spiritual realm, and even in the physical realm. A lot of people coming in here a lot of energies coming in here to help guide you, to help maneuver you into this new place. I'm sensing that like Spirit knows that you're needing assistance, that you're needing help, and Spirit is going to help you with some kind of change, something that's happening, but it feels like a shakeup. It feels like there is something being shaken up, and I know it's coming. I know that there is something's going to happen at some point, and it's almost like a matter of when that's going to happen. And also drawing me to this card as well, the fear at the bottom of the deck. So this is about overcoming our limitations, overcoming our fears, but also having a sense of control over them, not allowing them to overtake what we want to build for ourselves. So I feel like a lot of you are changing the way you relate to fear. changing the way you respond to fear when fear comes up. I feel like this is going to help you to make some really progressive movements. This is going to change a lot for you, because I feel like that might be something that you've had to battle with for quite some time, is allowing the fear of what may happen or not being good enough, or what will people think, or anything that would instill a sense of fear in us about the response of the outside world. I feel like you're changing a lot of those things. You're changing how you relate to things as well. So this is a powerful time for you, Scorpio. It's a powerful year, a very powerful year. And because it's the year I'm kind of hearing, this is the year of you making really significant choices and decisions. And whether that's about yourself, whether that's about how you're going to approach life in a different way, or maybe career moves, or even in relationships, this is a powerful year of significant choices. And it's going to show you a lot about yourself. So I feel like things are starting to really pick up here. Yeah. And I'm hearing we're just getting started. So hold on to your seats. Okay. Let's go into this week. What do we have coming up for Scorpio? Really taking your power back. Power seems to be a very strong word here for you, Scorpio. Really taking your power back on something. Recognizing your worth. Recognizing your own worth. Hearing the word tolerate. What you will tolerate and what you won't. I'm hearing not worth it. Maybe some of you are feeling something is not worth it, not worth investing in. What do we have coming up for Scorpio this week? Patience, divine timing. There's a lot that you can see coming. There's a lot of movement that's going to be happening here for you. You're in a balancing act. You're in between worlds right now, because you know that there's something coming, and you also know that there's something ending as well. So you're right in between that. I feel like some of you, there's going to be a group of people, or I'm specifically seeing like a group of women. So for some of you, you may really resonate with that. Maybe you're working for like an organization that's run by a group of women, or maybe you are going to meet like a soul tribe, like a group of friends that are all female. I'm seeing specifically a group of women. So there's something here about maybe working with women or working on a team, collaborative work. There's something here that's going to be your support system. It's going to really, I don't know, I feel like it's just going to change things in a significant way. But there's divine timing and patience here. And there's also, this is perseverance. This is the ability to, again, tame your fears is actually what I'm saying here with the Strength card. Overcoming your fears, pushing through the things that may have held you back in the past. This is also about knowing your worth, knowing your identity. I'm really drawn to that yellow dress that she's wearing, actually. And this is all about tapping into, again, that inner power, tapping into your identity. What are you worth? What are you willing to tolerate? What are you putting up with? What do you want to let go of? So there's a lot of that I feel like you're kind of balancing out in yourself here. Okay, what does Scorpio need to know about the Strength? Oh, wow, look at that. Okay. Wounded warrior. So this is about setting your boundaries. This is about, again, knowing your worth and learning from the past, learning those harsh experiences from the past, that when I, do this one thing, it always ends up in this way. Or when I always kind of connect with this one person or this type of dynamic, it always happens this way. So this is about you changing your patterns. This is about you learning those lessons from the past and what worked and what didn't. And so it's like you're going into this next week with a newfound newfound sense of wisdom, strength, and clarity about what you're willing to stand for and what you're not, because of these experiences that you've had in the past. You've been there, you've done that, and this is just not going to work for me if it's going to go in this way or in this direction. So really setting strong boundaries based off of your own self-worth and out of self-respect for yourself. And then we have 8 of Wands. So there's something here, opportunities coming in here. There's something coming towards you, a lot of energy, a lot of ideas, inspiration, help, assistance. I feel like there's a lot of eyes on you, Scorpio. You may be just very magnetic in terms of your energy because you're really embodying this powerful, powerful being that is standing in their power. And I feel like that's an example for people. There's something about that energy. There's something about your integrity. There's something about you, the energy that you're embodying that's attracting people's energy, that's attracting people here. And it's attracting opportunities as well, because you're claiming like, this is what I'm worth. And so you're starting to attract maybe friendships that are higher quality or relationships that are higher quality, things that meet your standards because you're raising your standards. Yeah, look at that. And then boundaries. So whatever's coming towards you, I feel like you're going to be very discerning. Again, based off of those experiences from the past, those lessons learned, you've been there, done that, and you're realizing what is worth it to you or not. What else do we need to know about the 7 of Wands for Scorpio? Judgment call. Yeah, you're making a really strong judgment call here. Let's do one more. Wow, this is really strong. I feel like you're being very vocal or very obvious about something. Like, this is not okay, or I'm not doing this, or, just based off of maybe some decisions that you're making, it's like you're making some kind of statement about it. So it doesn't always have to be necessarily you actually saying anything, but there's something about a decision that you're making or some kind of action that you're taking that is making some kind of statement of, I'm not standing for this, or I'm not willing to tolerate this. This is not what I'm about. So setting very, very strong boundaries and putting yourself first here. Yeah. Holding on to your stability, holding on to what is most important to you. This is all about like boundaries and strength and inner power. And yeah, so you're kind of starting off this week guarded, very guarded this week. You're protecting your energy. You're protecting your energy from something or maybe somebody. What is Scorpio protecting their energy from? What is Scorpio protecting their energy from? The World in reverse. There's something that needs to come to an end, some kind of chapter in your life that needs to come to an end, but there may be a delay there. And so it's like you're on standby or something. You're waiting for some kind of change, and you're just being very, very, you're being very careful with your energy. Okay, let's go into the 2 of Pentacles. What do we? 10 of Wands. So it's like there's some kind of transition here that you're going through that feels like a heavy burden. It feels like it's a lot on your shoulders. There's a lot to do. There's a lot of things to take care of. And I'm not sure how to navigate this. What do we need to know about the 10 of Wands for Scorpio? Okay, Page of Swords. So this is about, I'm hearing being prepared or doing your research, learning learning, exploring, asking questions, research, something like that. I feel like there's something about really kind of like planning out or thinking about or organizing your ideas, researching, knowing more about something in order for you to help put something in motion. I feel like it might help with this heavy burden that you may be feeling. So for example, if you're feeling like, there's some kind of shift or change you want to make in your life, especially on the physical level, like let's say you want to move, you want to go somewhere else, you want to change in your life, and it feels like a heavy burden, like you're not really sure how this is going to happen or in what way. There's something about maybe like doing your research or maybe like writing down where would you like to go and how much would I need in order for me to get there kind of thing. So there's like this planning stage that may help to ease the stress of how heavy this decision feels like, or how many things that you need to do, because it feels more like this daunting energy, like this big task of how in the world am I going to accomplish this? How am I going to get there? And then we have the Page of Cups as well. So this is really tuning into what your heart wants, listening to your soul, listening to your heart, and what else do we need to know about the Page of Cups? Guidance about this Page of Cups. Four of Swords. So there's a lot of thinking here. It's like there's a lot of introspection, asking yourself what you want. Four of Swords is meditation, rest, rejuvenation. I feel like there might be something here about clearing your mind. Again, clearing your energy. You may just have too many thoughts. Like it's almost like you're needing to just put everything down for a second. I think you're carrying too much, Scorpio. Like I think that you can sense there's a lot happening. There's a lot of changes, and there may be happening in many different areas in your life. So maybe your career is changing, your relationships are changing, your home is changing. There may be a lot of things happening. And it may start to feel like, how do I navigate all of this at once? So I'm kind of sensing here to hit the refresh button and to clear your energy, cleanse your energy, step away from everything for a second, and then just reset is what I'm hearing with the Four of Swords. Just reset your energy, because it's going to get too overwhelming, and then it's going to feel really confusing, where you want to put your energy. So there's this vibe this week of kind of maybe putting up some boundaries, spending some time with yourself, or just like coming back to yourself and just recalibrating here. What about the Four of Swords? What else? For Scorpio. Seven of Pentacles. Focusing on your investments, focusing on building. The Lovers. So this could have something to do with the relationship. There may be some changes in a relationship and not really sure what to do about it. And it's almost like you're kind of looking at how much you've invested in it. Like, how much energy have you put into something? And needing a change, needing something different, or needing a refresh, needing a break from something. I kind of feel like, can we have one more for the Lovers? Scorpio need to know about the Lovers here. Yeah, King of Cups. I feel like there's a lot stirring inside of you that you can't maybe necessarily openly express, but I feel like you're really tuning into your emotions here, and you are getting in touch with your truth. I feel like you're getting in touch with your truth about a relationship, or just relationships in general. I feel like you're trying to understand your heart. You're trying to understand what you want in a relationship, maybe, or you're trying to understand what you want from a specific relationship. I feel like you're finding clarity. Like you're trying to find clarity. You're trying to find some solid answer that you can give yourself about either a specific relationship or just relationships in general here. Okay, Temperance. So this is all about balance and patience, meditation, waiting for divine timing. What do we need to know about the Temperance card for Scorpio? feel like you're being very patient. Yeah, I feel like you're being very, very patient. And I feel like you're letting go a little bit. And that is helping you to relieve any of your stresses and worries and anxieties. With that 9 of Swords, I feel like you're allowing a lot of your worries and stresses to go. You're not holding on to them. I feel like you're letting a lot of, maybe even healing a lot of insecurities as well, things that have really taken a toll on you. The 9 of Swords can sometimes be quite a painful card because it's just, it's not being able to sleep, not being able to find answers, just really, really worried about things. And I feel like you kind of coming more into this place of inner peace, and you are overcoming a lot of fears. Yeah, I love this because you're change and fear, like you're changing how you relate to fear. I feel like you're overcoming that like, I feel like that's been something that may have plagued you for a long time, is fear about what's going to happen, how I'm going to do this. I think that this is maybe a really big lesson for some of you to surrender, to let go, and to be okay with not knowing how something is going to turn out or in what direction something is going to go in. I feel like it's almost like kind of the point of everything that you might be going through is not knowing, because maybe you're just so used to knowing. You're so used to having some kind of answer, having some kind of direction. And I feel like this may be a time for you, Scorpio, to let go of the fear and at the same time not know what's going to happen. So that seems to be a really big lesson here. Wow. Okay. And then we have the King of Swords. What do we need to know about the King of Swords? King of Swords. Okay, Magician. And then we also have the King of Wands and the 3 of Swords. Okay, so maybe this is a relationship, something manifesting here. You're manifesting, creating, calling in maybe a passionate connection. But then we have the 3 of Swords here. Maybe is this something from the past? Is this something that might have broken your heart from the past? What do I need to know about this for Scorpio? The King of Swords, the Magician, and the King of Wands. Someone has their eye on you, very determined to come towards you, very determined to manifest you. But then we have the 3 of Swords here. So this might have been someone that you know, someone that has broken your heart in the past, or there was some kind of painful ending. There was some kind of painful experience with this energy. So we need to know about this for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to do about this? There might be a significant healing happening here this week about some kind of dynamic. So if a lot of you have gone through some kind of painful experience with someone who is who's a King of Swords, I feel like they're a King of Swords, but they're coming in as a King of Wands, like with a lot of passion. Like they're embodying this King of Wands energy, but I feel like by nature and personality, they're a King of Swords. So very analytical, very logical and realistic. But they're coming towards you with a lot of passion, determination, like they're just focused in on you and they're manifesting you with that Magician card. But I feel like this energy is someone that has, you've had some kind of painful experience with, and you're healing this because there's something, and it might be unexpected, sudden, maybe there's communication, but I feel like there's some kind of really big healing that's happening in some kind of dynamic with the King of Swords that's in your life. And again, there's that divine patience and divine timing that I feel like you've been in. I feel like you've been in this place of patiently waiting for something to kind of heal and to find some kind of resolution. I feel like the Tower card is coming in for resolution. It's something that will change things. It will change the path ahead because the energy or the dynamic, the energy is going to shift because of that Tower energy. What else do we need to know about this for the Scorpio, about the Tower? I feel like this heartbreak is healing here. Like it's coming in. The Tower card is coming in to heal whatever chaos or damage that this 3 of Swords has brought with it. So if this happened in the past, the Three of Swords, and, you've gone for some time and you've had all these experiences around, like with this heartbreak or with this pain. I feel like, there's a lot changing here for you. So there's a lot of releasing, there's a lot of breaking down of those barriers, of those walls, that need to be healed, so you can kind of have a fresh start. So you can, I feel like there's like divine intervention here about that. Okay, what do we need to know about the Tower for Scorpio? I'm hearing letting go of the story. Letting go of a story. Or rewriting the story. Rewriting a new story. Yeah, so there's been deception and deceit here. Selfishness. There's been a lot of selfishness here. What does Scorpio need to know about this? This is probably why you're so guarded. Okay. Look at that. So Knight of Wands, Two of Cups. So yeah, I mean, they're coming in passionately towards you. There's some kind of, it's a significant relationship. It's someone who is very much like you, like connected to you on a deeper level than maybe other people in your life. Someone who is very clear, knows what they want. What should Scorpio do about this? What should Scorpio do about this? Look at that. Queen of Pentacles. Hold on to your own power, of course. Abundance. This is your abundance. Having your own independence and your own abundance. And maybe there's a new beginning here. Maybe, I don't know if, it depends on how this resonates with some of you and how you feel about it, but there may be some kind of experience from the past that broke your heart. And it was, there was a lot of deception, deceit, selfishness in it, but it may be coming in, resurfacing or coming towards you because there could be something deeper about the connection. But in order for there to be that new beginning here with that Ace of Wands, I kind of feel like there needs to be some healing, or there needs to be some kind of like breaking down of whatever was built around some story or some kind of experience that happened. So it's like letting go of the story, starting again, rewriting the story, like starting fresh. So, and that depends on you, on where you're at and what you're willing to like do or, work with or cooperate with, just depending on where you're at with that. But I feel like that energy is there. I feel like it's coming in, it's going to be like presented to you in some way or another. Where it's like, here, you have this really deep connection with someone. And do you want this new beginning with them? Do you want to heal this? Do you feel like there's still something to be mended or fixed here? Can we save this? Kind of thing. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So I love that in your career and in your own personal life, in terms of your work, it's on the up and up. Like, I feel like you are overcoming a lot of those things that have been limiting you for a really long time. And you are stepping into this space of Queen of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles, which is independence and financial freedom and being able to enjoy that abundance. I think that worthiness is going to be very important here. So work on your solar plexus chakra. That's going to be important to really embrace your worthiness, to know what you're worth, and dismantle any kind of beliefs or any kind of, experiences where others might have made you feel like you're not deserving or you're not worthy, because I can feel that here. Some of you might have had some experiences with people, like maybe parents or, experiences in, in school or at work, or some kind of thing that has instilled some kind of belief in you that, you are not worthy of some kind of abundance. So I feel like make sure that block is not there. And I feel like some of you may be working through those blocks. So that's really important here as well. But you are, that's coming in here for you with the Queen of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles. You're sitting strong in your independence. And I think as far as love goes, there's like this offering of, can we save this? Can we remedy this? Can we work on this kind of thing? So that's up to you to ask yourself. But okay, let's go into your oracle cards here. Okay, guidance from your higher self, Scorpio. Whoa. Wow. How about just one card? There's way too many cards just fell out. Okay, message from the higher self for Scorpio. Message from Spirit for Scorpio. Guidance from Spirit for Scorpio. Message from the Earth. How is the Earth supporting Scorpio right now? How is the Earth supporting Scorpio right now? Message from the ancestors. How are your ancestors supporting you right now? I feel like you're really keeping to yourself right now, Scorpio. There's a lot that you're not really like revealing or telling many people. It's like you're just diligently working on manifesting, which I think is a good thing. Okay, future self. Message from the future self for Scorpio. Okay. So message from your higher self, community. I feel like right now it's very important for you to either lean on people who are in your community that you can count on, that are supportive of you. And I also kind of feel like this is your higher self coming in and saying you are supported and there are people on their way to support you. So once again, I'm seeing like that group of women. So I feel like there's some kind of support coming in here for you that you don't see coming yet. So that may resonate with just a few of you. I don't think everyone's going to have a group of women come in and, work with, but I feel like that energy is there. So that may really resonate with some. But there is something here about support and leaning on others and finding people who are like-minded and who can understand and hold space for you. So I think that's really important here because it's going to help you too. But I feel like there's something on the way. I feel like this community card is kind of saying there's something on the way and just hold tight, that there's support coming in. And whether that's on a spiritual realm or in a physical realm, either way, you are surrounded with support. Okay, message from your spirit. Harmony. Okay, so I'm hearing like finding the harmony within you, like having balance within yourself. So even if there are, other things around you or maybe other people around you that are off balance or may feel like things are being shaken up, I kind of feel like for you, Scorpio, you have a lot more clarity about your life and who you are and where you're going than either you give yourself credit for or you acknowledge. I think that when it comes down to it, you know exactly what you want and you know exactly where you want to go and you know exactly who you are. And I feel like I'm hearing from Spirit to simplify it, simplify what you're about and only focus on that. Is it just your independence and you want a love that's like this and you want your freedom? So it's kind of like, having these like the things that you are absolutely sure about and just focus on that, and everything else just let it kind of take its course, because there may be some things that still need to be sorted through and kind of adjusted and changed. So right now, I'm hearing from Spirit to find that balance within yourself where you can feel like you are grounded and you can put yourself in a place to move forward and attract success and abundance, because I kind of feel like abundance seems to be really important right now for you, Scorpio. You may have love around you, but I feel like abundance seems to be like your security, your safety. You being able to have something of your own and call something your own seems to be really important. So I think that simplifying it and find that harmony within you is going to really help to clear things up. Okay. How is the earth supporting Scorpio here? Let spirit be your guide, overcome any obstacle, and take time out. So there seems to be a strong message here about rest and kind of just being with yourself. Some of you may just be overworking yourself, like taking on too many projects or doing too many things at once. So I'm kind of hearing from the earth to slow down, to ground, to center yourself and come back to yourself and come back, tune back into your inner wisdom, connect with your higher self in meditation. But there's something about calming the energy down, maybe focusing on the root chakra might be really helpful for you this week. Overcoming any obstacle and let spirit be your guide. I'm also kind of hearing that let spirit guide you through the changes that you're going through, that you don't have to do this alone. And that if you kind of open yourself up and ask for help from your guides, from spirit, especially like they're showing me like prayers at the end of the night, or, in the morning to just kind of connect and ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. You don't have to take on all of it by yourself. And I almost kind of feel emotional when I'm saying that. So some of you may feel like you're carrying a lot of changes and you're going through a lot of things and you're feeling like you're doing it all on your own because maybe you feel like no one else understands what you're going through or what it feels like. So, or they can't possibly like grasp the gravity of how big something is, how like daunting some of these changes are for you. Like it's an overwhelming amount of change all at once. It's what I'm kind of sensing here. So I'm kind of feeling like some of you may really benefit, or it may be a source of comfort for you to kind of connect with a higher power, or connect with something that helps you to feel supported and to helps you feel like there's something there with you. That's going to be important here. It's going to help you reground your energy. And have some fun, I'm hearing. Try to have some fun. It may be difficult, it may be hard, but make the effort. Put one foot forward towards something that you see or would seem like would be kind of fun. Even if it ends up just being, not as amazing as you expected it to be, just keep trying to find things that bring a sense of fun and enjoyment into your life. Yeah. Okay, message from your ancestors. Common ground. I feel like there's something here about forgiveness. And I really kind of feel like it has something to do with the past relationship, the one where we had the Three of Swords, the heartbreak. Where is it? Yeah, this one. Yeah. There's the Tower card, the Five of Swords. I mean, I feel like there's something that kind of happened in the past that might have been heartbreaking. Maybe there was a betrayal. I feel like there's some kind of reconciliation on the table here. And again, it's up to you. It's your life. It's your decision. It's your choice. But the message from the ancestors here is, kind of open up to, don't write something off right away. Just think about it. Think about some things. Take your time. Is there room for forgiveness? Is there room for, some kind of reconciliation or common ground? Entertain the thought of common ground, because I kind of sense that there's someone here kind of opening up their hand as like a token or a gesture of, can we put this behind us and start over again? So just take your time, be nice. I think that's sometimes kind of hard. And it's funny how sometimes we have to be reminded of that as Scorpios, is to be nice. Because, when we're done wrong, it's hard. It's hard to be nice. It's hard to forgive. But I feel like that's kind of, I'm actually kind of hearing that. Be nice. Okay, let's do future self intention. Yeah. So being clear about your intentions and what you want to manifest, because that's what's going to come towards you. I also kind of feel like your future self is coming in and saying everything that you're working on is going to come to fruition. That's that egg right there. And we have two eggs here. So you're creating something. This is all about creation. incubating. It hasn't hatched yet. And that's why things feel like they're not coming or they haven't happened. Doesn't mean that it's not going to. It's just still in this place of needing to go through its process. It's still in its cocoon, but it will come out. The butterfly will emerge. So very beautiful reading, Scorpio. There's a lot going on. And I think this week is going to be a really good week to kind of find some sort of grounding, comfort, joy, happiness in your present moment. Like kind of find something in your immediate present moment that you can ground yourself with and help clear your mind. Try to, and again, they're bringing me back to energy cleanse. They keep saying energy cleanse. So cleanse your energy, let go of a lot of things that from the past that are just not serving you. They're only weighing you down. Like there's no, if you feel like there really is no purpose to holding on to them, then see if you can kind of allow yourself to just release and let go. Okay. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead, Scorpio, and you find some time to rest and take care of yourself. If this reading resonated, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you for next week. Bye, Scorpio.